Amy inspired many morbidly obese individuals with her success in losing weight, as documented in TLC's reality television series entitled 1,000 Pound Sisters. She didn't only manage to slim down, but she also made her ultimate dream come true, which was to become pregnant and have her own child. Back in 2020, it seemed to be a herculean task for her, but after a couple of years, she now has 2 healthy boys with her husband, Michael Halterman. So many things had happened since the 3rd season ended, so fans were quite excited about what she will share in the 4th season of the show starting in January 2023. Over the years, the TLC network had been creating reality television shows focused on the weight loss journey of morbidly obese individuals who were seeking help from acclaimed medical experts. 1,000 Pound Sisters allowed the viewers to witness their adventure as the show explored the family dynamics of 2 sisters who had struggled with weight problems since childhood. Initially, most reality TV fans thought that the Slaton sisters weighed up to 1,000 pounds individually when they heard the title of the show, 1,000 Pound Sisters. It generated so much interest from the viewing public that it was considered a great, if inadvertent, marketing strategy. However, in reality, the 1,000 pound referred to the combined weight of the 2 sisters, and for 3 seasons, it's regaled viewers with the family drama, including the romantic entanglements of the stars of the show. In November 2014, Amy uploaded a video onto her YouTube channel which featured her and her sister, Amy Slaton. They took part in the popular game called Chubby Bunny Challenge, in which they stuffed as many marshmallows into their mouths as they could and then uttered the words Chubby Bunny. They would increase the number of marshmallows, and the one who could take the most and still say Chubby Bunny would be considered the winner. Gross as it may sound, the video went viral, attracting millions of views. Apparently, most viewers found it enjoyable to watch 2 fat individuals having fun trying to outdo one another. Some TLC network executives saw it and immediately offered the sisters the opportunity to star in their own TV show. The hype about the Slaton sisters translated to almost 1 million views when 1,000 Pound Sisters made its TV debut on the 1st of January 2020. This was quite huge for a TV show with unknown people, and broadcast on cable instead of mainstream channels. The average viewership ratings doubled in its sophomore year, becoming the top show for women aged in the 25 to 54 demographic. The TLC network immediately ordered another season just after it aired the 2nd season finale. The interest in the 2 sisters never wavered, whether it was about their romantic interactions, believe it or not, or their not-so-good relationship with their mother. Fans were divided on who they loved or hated the most between the 2 stars of the show. Before the reality TV stars became famous, Amy had been living a normal life with her husband while taking care of her older sister Tammy in a duplex in their hometown. They arranged it in a way so that she could assist her sister, who weighed in heavier than her and so had mobility issues. Amy's weight struggles started in childhood. She didn't have access to healthy food choices, as the family had a hard time making ends meet. The Slaton family was originally from Dixon, Kentucky, and Amy was born on the 28th of October 1987. Their father left them early on, and it was their single mom, Darlene Slaton, who took care of them, with the help of her mother. She gained a stepfather in 2013 when her mother married a local firefighter named Frank Redner. The Slaton sisters were bullied when they were kids due to their excess weight, especially in school. Words had the power to heal or break anyone, as Amy and her sister could attest because they were recipients of disparaging words such as fat, stupid, and lazy. The worst part of this experience was that they heard such words from their own relatives, including their mother, while growing up. Fortunately, their grandmother was the picture of a caring and generous individual who continuously encouraged and supported them. Amy's weight problems escalated when she was 11 years old when her grandmother died, and to cope with the loss, she started eating unhealthy foods in huge quantities as it somehow comforted her. After matriculating from Union High School in Dixon, Kentucky, Amy dated schoolmate Michael Halterman, who later became a mill operator. They lived together for a couple of years and eventually married on the 15th of March 2019 in Nashville, Tennessee. He knew early on in their relationship that his sister-in-law Tammy would always be a part of their lives, as Amy had promised to take care of her. As diagnosed by her doctors, Amy had a rare eye condition that rendered her legally blind. According to her, it was her mother's cat that caused her visual impairment, a rare condition called ocular toxoplasmosis, an infection caused by a parasite named Toxoplasma gondii, which the cat had contracted. Her mother would regularly clean her cat while she was pregnant with Amy, which somehow infected her when she was a baby. The prognosis of the doctors then was that she would be completely blind by the time she reached 35 years of age. It was for this reason that she regularly received disability benefits from the government. Not everyone was quite brave enough to face several health problems head-on, and fans of 1,000-Pound Sisters continued to commend Amy as she embarked on confronting her weight issues by doing something about it. Amy started her weight loss journey at 406 pounds, about 180 kilograms, when she had her first consultation with Dr. Charles Proctor, a bariatric surgeon and weight loss expert. She was told that she needed to undergo bariatric surgery if she wanted to enjoy quality of life. She might not be as heavy as her sister Tammy and could still function on her own, but if she continued to gain weight, she would lose the mobility that she had. Losing weight was also her ticket to getting pregnant, which was her ultimate goal. Getting the surgery wasn't as easy as going to the doctor and making an appointment for it. When it came to bariatric surgery for obese people, the doctors would require the patient to lose a certain amount of weight before they could avail of the procedure. This step was needed so that the surgery would be less risky and the doctors could assess if the patients were mentally prepared for it and were serious about maintaining weight loss. In Amy Slaton's case, the doctors required her to lose 100 pounds or about 45 kilograms. While it was one of the hardest parts of her journey, she followed the strict guidelines on what to eat and drink, and the workout routine, so that on her next appointment with the doctor, she was admitted to the schedule for the operation. It was a great day for Amy and her husband when she had successful bariatric surgery. There were no complications as per her doctor. However, a week after the surgery, she was given a post-surgery diet, which she didn't follow to the letter. Dr. Proctor wasn't pleased with what she did, as her surgical wounds weren't healed yet. Apparently, she ate some solid food, which was a big no-no, and could cause her sutures to burst. Fortunately, that didn't happen. Amy's dream came true when she learned that she was pregnant, but her sister Tammy, while happy that she would soon be an aunt, was worried that Amy was taking too much of a risk. Apparently, her doctor told her that she should wait for 2 years after her weight loss surgery before becoming pregnant, as her body might not be able to handle the changes any sooner. Her doctor is saying that there was a high risk that she might lose the baby after just having bariatric or gastric sleeve surgery. This was because Amy's body was dropping weight when it was supposed to work hard in protecting the fetus and letting it grow. Amy and Michael didn't plan the pregnancy but were very careless about it. This pregnancy phase was one of the most toxic times between the Slaton sisters. As seen in several episodes of 1,000-Pound Sisters, Amy and Tammy would often argue because Tammy became more difficult to handle. Her older sister was getting jealous that Amy was getting nearer to achieving her goal, and it frustrated her that she didn't qualify for the weight loss surgery. She simply wasn't dedicated enough. Their brother Chris volunteered to take care of Tammy while Amy focused on her pregnancy. The sophomore season of 1,000-Pound Sisters ended with Amy having a successful delivery of a boy they named Gage Halterman. It was supposed to be a normal delivery because the baby was quite small, but when they found out that the baby was in a breech position, it was delivered via cesarean section. The Slaton-Halterman family was happy as both baby and mother were healthy. After giving birth to Gage, Amy lost about 135 pounds. Her medical team said that she could have lost more if she hadn't become pregnant. However, it didn't matter to her, because she'd become a mother. She said that all the struggles and hardships were worth it each time she looked at her baby, and planned to continue losing weight to be healthier so she could take care of her boy properly. While fans of 1,000-Pound Sisters remained divided on their views about the choices that the Slaton sisters made, Amy continued to thrive in her personal life this 2022. Amy risked her weight loss goal once again when she became pregnant for the second time in January 2022. She uploaded a photo of her firstborn, Gage, dressed in a shirt with the print, "I'm going to be a big brother 2022. She shared that she was due in July, and they were ecstatic about the whole thing. It seemed that it was only recently that her son turned a year old, but based on their social media updates, they couldn't wait for him to be a big brother. Amy and her husband were training Gage already on how to take care of a baby and used a Mickey Mouse stuffed toy for demonstration. After learning that they were expecting, Amy and Michael wanted to have a bigger space for their growing family. Apparently, Gage would normally sleep in the kitchen, and she wanted to make enough space for the two of them by the time her second baby arrived. She shared, "We were driving around one day and we saw the sign and we're like, there's our sign, we need to move. It was a bungalow-type property with an area of 1,584 square feet, located in Morgan Field, about 20 miles away from Dixon. After they'd left the duplex she shared with Tammy, no one was currently living there, as her older sister was staying at a weight loss rehab center. Fans could see the difference in Amy's take on her second pregnancy, since everything seemed to be in order, unlike her first one. She documented everything from the day she found out about it. Aside from Gage, her social media posts were mostly updates about the growing baby in her tummy, including size and what a pregnant mother should expect during these phases of pregnancy. Many fans were inspired by it and found it very educational. Amy gave birth to another healthy baby boy on the 5th of July 2022, whom they named Glenn Allen Halterman. As with the first delivery, it came via a successful cesarean operation. The baby weighed about 5 pounds 11 ounces, or about 2.5 kilograms, and was around 17.5 inches tall, or about 0.4 meters. In one of her interviews, she said, "The delivery was a huge success, and now I have both of my miracle boys. Our family is complete." Raising 2 little boys was quite a challenge, but they received a lot of help from their extended family. For instance, they had a nephew named Braxton who was featured in her Instagram taking care of her babies. She mentioned that sometimes they were with their grandmother. Amy shared that whenever she had free time, she would delve into a new hobby called resin art and posted some of her creations on her social media account. Amy was living the life that she dreamed of since she was a child. When she decided in 2020 to ask help from a medical expert so she could live a healthier life, it led her to have what she called her miracle babies. Most of her posts on her social media were about being grateful, for she knew how blessed she was to have a wonderful husband who supported her through the ups and downs of her weight loss journey. She may not be at her ideal weight yet, but she was quite satisfied with what she has right now. A week right before her 35th birthday, she posted a selfie and captioned it, "I gotta say, I have nothing to wish for. I got me a wonderful man, 2 awesome boys, and a house. I'm proud of myself." It was hard for fans to figure out her latest weight, especially during the off-season, as Amy never shared anything about it on her Instagram story, probably due to a non-disclosure agreement she signed with the TLC cable network. The only way to have an idea of how she fared during her weight loss journey since she started in 2020 was to get that data off her official weigh-ins from the first season up to the 3rd season of 1,000 Pound Sisters. During the first season, Amy went from 406 to 306 pounds to qualify for the surgery. It was difficult at first since she only lost about 6 pounds during the second weigh-in, but eventually she adapted to the diet that Dr. Proctor gave her, and things became easier. By the last weigh-in done in the 6th episode, she'd lost about 70 pounds. However, after her bariatric surgery, things got complicated when she became pregnant. Her weight loss journey wasn't her top priority anymore because she needed to make sure that the baby in her tummy would grow healthily. The last weigh-in she had in the 10th episode of the 3rd season, she weighed 275 pounds and could have lost more but was derailed due to her second pregnancy. Viewers will only know her current weight when the 4th season premieres in 2023. Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.